Yes, we are live now. Good evening,
Good evening.
Joel. Good evening. Uh,
Good evening.
Welcome to Straight Talk with Bennett.
Thank you very much.
So, starting off from this, you've been scripted to play a role in an upcoming movie. Um, when the sun dies, you are given a role, Smokey, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
The character you to play character Smokey. How does that feel? How does it feel to be in the movie? And how is the
Great.
preparation going so far?
It feels great. I love acting. I love to travel, and I love to meet new people, make new friends. So it's
Okay,
really, really wonderful.
so what could you say has been the most challenging thing about the role, about preparing for a movie, especially one has to do with a character that requires more challenge, that requires more preparation. I want to get the feeling. How does it feel to prepare for a character?
Well, it's challenging when you have a full time job and you're raising a family, and then you try to squeeze in time to do the acting on the side. And then when you land the role, you have to become that character for the movie.
Okay.
And stay in character and learn your lines for the movie, and then juggle with your real everyday life plus your full time job. It's very, very challenging, but that's what I love about it. I love a challenge.
Okay.
It's very rewarding.
Um. Okay. As an actor, what would you say? You've mentioned that preparing for a role is really challenging. So far, as an actor, as an actor, what makes you different from every other actor?
I will. Every actor is unique in their own way because there's only one of each of us. We're the only one that
Okay.
we are. So therefore,
Okay.
we're all different. But we may all have some of the same and similar strategies that we go about doing to learn the role and to become the character. Because I
Okay.
myself am learning from other actors.
Okay.
I
Mm.
follow their lead
Okay.
on the way they learn lines and the way they go about handling the struggles of everyday life, plus trying to act. So I'm learning from a lot of other people.
Okay. Okay. What would you say has been the highlight of your career as an actor? What would you say has been the highlight of your career?
Meeting some of the famous actors that's been doing it for 20, 30 years, that's been in a lot of major films. To me, that's a major
Interesting.
highlight, to meet them and become friends with them and to find out that they're actually just down to earth people like we are, which also inspired me even more to become an actor.
Okay. Looking at filmmaking, apart from being an actor, what are other places, other categories are you looking out or are we going to see you in the future? Moving on from being just an actor, are you going to try out in directing, producing, and all that?
Yes, it's funny you should mention that because right now I'm trying to pursue the avenue of learning to be a writer because I
Oh,
have stories to tell. And if I can learn the process of writing
okay,
down these stories and then turning them into film, I would
okay,
really, really.
okay. That is really interesting. That is really interesting. It's really interesting. So, um, I want to get the feeling. Going to the set and the process of producing film and all that. To you, what would you say? You've mentioned about meeting friends and all that. What would you say has been the most exciting about the whole thing, apart from meeting friends on the set? What would you say has been the most exciting about filmmaking? Going through the process of shooting the film, going to the post production, and when the film is finally out for premiere. What would you say has been the most exciting thing about it?
For me personally, the most exciting at this point is all learning all the different jobs that are involved in making one film. There is
Okay.
so many. I haven't even come close to learning all of them. I'm just really excited about how many different jobs there are involved in making one film. So I love
Oh,
learning. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. I love learning, and there's just really a lot of stuff to learn. So I'm really
okay.
excited to pursue the acting career.
Okay. I mean, maybe this question may really be surprising to you. I really want to know. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria is my country. And I guess you must have heard a lot of things about Nigerians, and most of them don't sound pretty good. And I don't know if I've seen any of the Nigerian films. Have you watched any of Nigerian films or any film from Africa? Have you been opportune to see any of them?
I have not, which is what people find strange about me, is I really do not watch a lot of TV. I'm always going, working, and I just really don't make time to watch TV. So
Okay.
I get my information from other individuals.
Okay. As an actor, what roles do you feel like every actor has a role that really works for them? Some prefer science fiction. They prefer to play roles in science fiction movies. Some prefer comedy. Some prefer actions. Some prefer romance and all that. What would you say is your favorite as an actor?
My favorite, which I haven't done yet, which is
Um,
comedy. I love laughter. I love to make people laugh. The world needs
interesting.
more laughter. And then the next would
Interesting.
I like action.
Okay, okay, okay. So moving back to my previous question, when you hear, because most of the people watching now are Nigerians, they are from Nigerians and they're currently watching at the moment. Honest, and I really needed to be very honest about it. Do not try to make people feel good in it about what do you think. What do you think about whenever Nigeria, the name Nigeria is mentioned? Just
What do
your
you mean?
perception. I mean, like perception.
I don't understand your question.
Okay, I'm talking about when you hear about Nigeria, the name Nigeria, or when you hear about Nigerians, what do you really what is your perception of Nigerians based on what you read online, what you read see on the news and all that? It must be watching the news. You must be hearing about things happening in Nigeria. I'm basically asking like for Nigerians, for like just like the perception you have about Nigeria or your opinion about Nigeria. I don't know if you get my question.
Okay, I think that it's a
Okay.
very nice country and a nice culture.
Okay.
I've never been able to go there yet, but
Okay.
I would come over there in person someday and see for myself what it's like over there, because I
Okay.
know that everywhere in the world is good people. There's good
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
everywhere. I would love to get the chance to come to Nigeria and see with my own eyes, because I know there's landscaping over there, beautiful, wonderful people.
Yeah. So do we get to see you sometime play a role in a Nigerian film?
That would be awesome. That would really, it would be awesome. I would love that.
I believe some of Nigerian film producers are watching, or some of the Nigerian filmmakers will be watching, and hopefully they will be contacting you soon because it seems films for films to be successful, you need to put in different type of cultures. You need to bring people from different type of cultures together to make a nice film. Okay, who are your role models as an actor? Who are your role models or people you look up to as an actor, or those that have inspired you as an actor?
Well, the very first person that was an actor that I met that truly gave me my first break, my first start, and still a friend of mine is Mitzi Aston, or his name he likes to be called Mac Aston.
Okay,
That's his
okay,
brother. It's
okay,
Patty Duke's son, and he's a super duper good guy. And he gave me my first
okay,
shot extra on a set on a film that he was in called Tayada, which was the
Okay.
first Chickasaw Nation Productions. And then from that
Okay.
point to this point, I've met a lot more actors, and I'm really inspired. They're all really good
Okay.
people. It's a lot of hard work. So if anybody out there thinks you can just hop into acting and become an overnight success, it's not that way. You have to put in
Yeah.
the work, and it's well worth it. If you really like to entertain people, it's well worth it. Please pursue it. But it is a lot of hard work. But that's what I love about it.
Okay, okay, okay. I forgot to mention when we started. Yesterday we were supposed to go live yesterday, and a lot of people called in. They were kind of little disappointed, and even today, I did apologize to them yesterday. Based on that, we were unable to connect due to certain issues. A quick one, if you'd as well also tell them to like apologize on my behalf to where like we couldn't go live yesterday due to little issues we had yesterday. And even today we had problem of time difference. I until today I never knew USA had 4 time difference zones. So I made the publicity was that we were going to go live by 5 p.m. Nigerian time and 12 p.m. USA time. Meanwhile, we went live here 5:30 p.m. So if you would, on my behalf, talk to the fans too about the issue we had yesterday, to just say you're sorry about it.
I do. I sincerely apologize for not being able to make it yesterday. I was misunderstanding on the time zone.
Okay.
I didn't realize that we have that big of a difference on our time zones. I'm
Yeah.
always thinking of this time zone, which that's something I need to continue to be aware of. I'm just
Okay.
used started out filming in Oklahoma, my home state only, and now that
Okay.
things are the horizon is starting to broaden somewhat, I need to stay up to date with the time zone. So I apologize to everyone out there for not making it yesterday.
Okay. No problem. I believe Nigerians are loving and caring people. I mean, the apology is enough. So, for those who might be watching now and they would want to follow you up, are you on Instagram? Are you on? I know you're on Facebook. I met you through Facebook. Are you on Instagram and elsewhere? How would they get to connect with you?
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Yeah. So, what are your handles on those platforms?
Excuse me?
Your handles, what are your handles, like your name on those platforms? You mentioned
It's Joe.
Instagram, you mentioned.
Okay, it's Joe Norton
Okay.
Sr.
Okay.
and also Joe Allen.
Okay.
I'm trying to make
Okay.
Joe Allen, which is still my name, but I'm doing that for my mom.
Okay.
If the good Lord's willing, I would love to be able to keep pursuing this. And someday my mom can be at her house watching TV and see her son come on the TV and they announce his name is Joe Allen, because she called me Joe Allen all my life, still does. That's my first and middle name. Joe Allen this, Joe Allen that. So one of my goals, if I'm allowed to do it, is to have my mom be sitting at home watching
Hello.
TV and her see her son come on the TV screen. That would really, really
Hello.
be a dream come true.
Oh, I think we're having a little bit network issue. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I can hear you. Had a little network issue. So moving, let's go to music, and we have less than 2 minutes. We have less than 2 minutes. So moving on to music, who is your favorite musician?
Merle Haggard.
Oh my God. So what could you say is the favorite title? His song or his? I don't even know him. Anyways, I
Right.
really don't know him. So
Merle
no.
Haggard.
Oh my
And the
God.
song,
Okay.
I like all of his songs, but my favorite one
Okay.
is Silver Wings.
Okay. Your favorite sports person?
My favorite what?
Sports person. Your favorite sports person?
Rodeo.
Warrior.
Rodeo and
Okay.
NASCAR.
Okay. Okay. I believe that is all we had for today. Is there anything you would want to share with your fans? Is there anything you would want to tell anybody, everybody watching at the moment, every other thing about Joe Allen that I was not able to ask?
Yes, everybody, if you want to entertain people, to make people happy, to make people sad, to make people feel what you feel inside, then definitely pursue acting and entertaining. But for everybody in the earth, please be kind and be humble, and everybody help everybody.
That's all for today. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so for joining me despite the problem, despite the issues we had. Thank you for making our time to join me. And my name is Bennett Swanko, and thank you for Nigeria. Thank you for joining me on this.
Thank you. Thank y'all very much. And I hope to get to see y'all someday. Thank you.
And me too. I hope to see you someday. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.